Hello, everybody. Oh my god, for once David didn't get first, second, and third. Cam did. Holy shit, David, you're slacking. Hello, Lisa. Golo, I'm not letting that through. Hello, Soul. But yes, hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today we're going to be working on more rats. More. It's your birthday. Cake and ice cream are coming your way. Hello, Elio. How you doing? You were driving, damn it. Darn. Yes, I'm sure everyone, well, yeah, I think everyone has noticed how some people have gradients and the other people's don't. Some people don't. Thought it'd be funny to do it that way. Get a gradient for either your name if you have a membership. I just dropped my current whips into Discord. Ooh, let's see them. Let's see the whips and the nays. That looks nice. Dark Angel's Librarian. Yeah. And then a Deathwing Terminator Captain. Wait, no, not Captain. Deathwing Terminator, just Sergeant. It looks nice. Very cool. Huh. You guys are going to make me go broke. Same. Continue. Well then. Hey, David for the 20 months. Unmute. Tell that Goober Ickbard to unmute and Kataru. Wait, I think you're muted, Ickbard. You yourself are muted. Am I speaking again?
Anger.
Okay, there he is. Hey, thanks some more with the 11 months. Let's go. Yes, you did, Ickbard. Say your story again.
So, it is Friday, everybody, and you know what that time it is? It is time for everybody to talk about what they are grateful for. It could be little, it could be big. For me, it is a big thing. Just happens to be today. Yesterday, my Mrs. Ickbard and I were going to our brother-in-law's house to help him organize and clean up because he physically
Hello, physics. How you doing?
bifida. Yes, spina bifida, it's a really fucked up thing. You get surgery to basically detach part of your spine, because otherwise you will die. So
Thank you for the $2, David.
He gets the bright fucking idea to try to clean his house by himself without our help the day we decided to go... arranged with him to go help him clean up his place. Which then triggers a serious asthma attack, and then what was going to be a nice little jaunt, say hi, help clean up, and go out for lunch, became spending 5 hours in the fucking ER. Fortunately, he's okay, otherwise I wouldn't be insulting him as I speak. So I'm grateful that he's going to make a full recovery, and I'm also angry at him because he's being a silly, silly boy.
Gotta find 24. Did I get 24? There's 24.
Glad you're doing better than usual, Fizzy. Big W's in the chat.
And assailed by orcs.
I'm gonna... Oh no, I'm gonna fungus everywhere.
It's 26, 27. Now I need 24, 25 again. Your Death
Yeah,
Guard primed
so
up
that
and ready
was-
for kill team. Nice.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I'm grateful for that this week. What about y'all?
Oh, excuse me.
Physics talking about he's grateful, feeling better than usual.
Is
Ick
Ick barding it?
barding it.
Ick barding it.
You redid the lightning wire in your library. Fair enough. Holy shit, David.
Hey, David with the 5 gifted memberships.
Woo!
Yours. Why is it not throwing stuff? Is stuff not connected? I need to check. It's connected. I probably just gotta shut it down and start it up again. Oh, hey, everyone who's normally here got one. Awesome.
Hooray!
God.
Everyone's here. Penny, used Hanky, and Chip.
Nice.
The Whore of Babylon.
Hello, 13th. How you doing?
That goes hard.
I need to test something again, too.
Are you going to Johnny test it?
Oh, ha ha ha. Haven't heard that name in ages.
Mrs. Sigmar.
Why is it not throwing stuff at me? Or does that one not throw stuff at me? I think it's only money. I don't remember. I think it's like... Okay, yeah, so... Ah. So I think it actually... I never set one up for members to throw shit at me.
Rip.
I'll do that eventually. For now, it's only... Things and money. Putting together a Trench Crusade Warband while I work on the details on your Russ is nice. Wow, David,
Nice.
that's the way it's always been. It's always been like that.
Other things, more positive note things I'm grateful for. We are starting up
Rats,
the
yeah.
drafts for book
Hello,
cover
Silver.
art
Nice.
for a new store we're going to be releasing relatively soon. Maybe in a month or 3, we're going to start releasing it.
Nice.
Yeah, the basic
Roger,
concept
Tuesday.
of the story.
I'm doing good.
What's up, Silver? Thank you. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well.
And you read them all.
Um,
420.
Are you interested at all in what the premise might be, perchance?
I mean, you shared it. You have to say what it is.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Also trying to reset the audio cue of talking about thingamaboppers, because my brain is kind of fried right now. Because I've been working on things and stuff, and disabled brother-in-laws be fucking on my mind. So the story is basically there is a hero. He is championed by a god to defeat the Demon Queen of Hell. The Demon Queen of Hell has been championed by another god to defeat the hero, and to basically save their respective parts of the realm. You know, the normal, good versus evil, yada yada. Except this fight ends in a draw. They both murder in Minecraft the crap out of each other and die together. Once again, it's a draw. And they are reawoken in an entirely new world. They have been isekai'd into an entirely different fantasy world. Only for some odd reason, instead of being like in their late 20s, they're now like 7-year-olds. In this completely new world, and they're trying to figure out what the hell do they need to do to survive. Are they still going to try to murder each other now? Because they're in a whole new world. Those gods that made them the champions of their war, that they pitched against each other, the two gods, are no longer here. They have no realm of influence here. And what is up with these weird level system stuff? All their skills that they used to have ingrained now seem to be locked away in some lit RPG kind of mechanics. And it's a giant shitpost. And it's awesome.
It's a giant shitpost / satire on isekai genre.
More of just a shitpost. We're not exactly satirizing, but we're playing with those concepts.
Yes.
Cam, you got you and your dad finally got your great-grandfather's Dodge Custom 880 working. Congrats! I bet that was a pain in the ass. Is it that full, proper Detroit steel that can squish like a baby elephant if it gets dropped off of its off the lift? I'd like to imagine it is. Just for me, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's going to be the thing. It's called Vacation from Destiny, basically. You got a mulch tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Don't we love manual labor? Hell yeah!
Vacation from Destiny, that's what I've been doing for the past 3 years. I haven't played that game in ages. And apparently I hear it's a massive shit show now.
You would have to talk to Sigmar about that. He's uber autistic about it. So
what, Destiny 2?
Yeah, he is a big fan of Destiny. So he could tell you about like the fan and community reactions.
Well, I think I know the fan and the community reactions just by watching the Skeletor thing.
Yeah.
He's made multiple.
Yeah,
This stream while working on YouTube videos for your channel. Oh, nice. Damn, Ickbard, he's already making more videos than you are.
Good for him. What's up, Oscar Jones?
Hello. How's your day going? My day is going good. Just building more rants. Also played Marvel Rivals with a couple of people, and it was funny. It made Ickbard rage a bit.
You tilted me.
Yes.
You very much tilted me. You tilted me bigly.
Captain America, woohoo.
Yeah, Captain America when I'm stuck playing fucking Hawkeye. Yeah.
Would you believe me if I say I don't really even play him?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was great. I was at stage 4 molding.
I love the rats here. Dr. Pepper doesn't taste like pepper. Ickbard makes videos? Yeah, I know. It's almost been a year.
Allegedly. I allegedly make videos.
No. Ooh, a guy.
Spit on that thing, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, damn it, Bobby.
I love resin crack. We all do.
Just, I can't stop snorting it.
Got to come out right? Yeah, I know, it is good. It's just about to come out.
Just around the corner.
.3D printed crack.
100 Space Marines versus 1 Stompa. The Stompa. I'm assuming the Space Marines just have their combat knives and or chain swords. Let's go beat the Stompa.
Are you sure about that? I think the Space Marines will win. Hello.
Hello.
What, 100 Ratlings versus 1 Chaos Terminator.
I'm gonna give it to the Ratlings.
Yeah, same.
They got mobility on their side.
100 Orcs versus a Warlord Titan. We know that it's already happened.
Yeah, your mic's broken, Rev. We can't hear you.
It already happened. An orc war boss. Hello.
There we go.
Took out a Warlord Titan by crashing into the cockpit.
Okay.
That is.
I don't know why, but it's been happening very weird where the video broadcast just doesn't want to cooperate with Discord.
Yeah, it does.
I've had it happen a few times as well.
It happens a lot, frequently, actually. Nice Space Marines versus 2 Swarm Lords.
Hold on.
Well, I mean, 3 Space Marines killed a Swarm Lord already, so.
But they were naming characters.
No, they weren't. Not in Space Marine 2.
Titus, Galadriel, and a refreshing sprite.
No, we didn't kill the Swarm. No, we remember the Swarm Lord was killed in operations.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, so my money's on the Space Marines.
Yeah, that's fair actually.
One handy versus a flight of stairs. Shut up. I win.
Oh my god.
I win. I can
didn't
still
see-
go up and downstairs. Shut up.
Okay,
See,
wait,
that's
hold
the
on,
thing.
hold on.
That's their mistake. They didn't put a time limit on it.
No, I can't say this. It'd be fucked up.
999
Operation
Gen,
characters have
obviously,
names. That is true. They do have names.
I don't remember their names.
They're not worth remembering. I'll be real with you. Just remember the heavy intercessor has autism, and we love him.
It's like the Carmines from Gears of War. There's only one that you remember because he's the only one that survives. Everyone else just
That's
dies.
true.
Well, I mean, they're all named Carmine, so of course you remember them.
Yeah, but you don't actually remember their first names. The only one that you remember is Clayton because he's the only one that survives.
I wonder if for Emergency Day they're gonna have another Carmine that they kill.
Bro, they
You know
had
what?
it.
Maybe
in
it's Carmine
every-
Senior.
It's literally every single game. Like even in the newer ones, there's like a car. There was like I think a female Carmine in one of the newer ones, and then she dies too.
Whoa, sorry, I just had to make the joke. I don't have an opinion on the new ones.
Nah, it's fine. I mean, to be fair, she was just as greedy and badass as like Clayton, but she just died similarly as the others. I was just like, oh
11
man,
of us only 4 likes pain. Yeah,
She's-
I know.
it's like I think she was like the
press
daughter
the
or
like button.
granddaughter.
It's free. It helps the stream.
Free. It boosts itself in the algorithm.
Yes.
Anthony and Benjamin. David remembers him. Totally did Google it. Bitch.
But yeah, so like I think the female Carmine is like the daughter or granddaughter of Clayton, but she just dies anyway. And I was just like, oh well, you were badass for like a whole 10 minutes. Like, oh yeah, that was my dad. That was my dad or granddad, Clayton. He survived and blah blah blah. Because he's the only one that wore a helmet, by the way.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Literally, I don't know who here has actually played like Gears of War 3 or 2. I forgot when he was introduced, but
Hello, brother. How you doing?
he's the only Carmine that actually survived a full game because he was the only one that actually wore protection. Because it's like it's the Gears of War devs kind of making fun at the main cast because the main cast doesn't wear helmets, and Carmine's the only one that wears a helmet. And every time he was supposed to get like headshotted, it just deflects off his helmet because he's wearing head armor.
David's disagreeing with you, saying that all the Carmines had.
They did all have helmets.
So, I mean, can we pause it here just for a second because I don't want to get lost in the weeds.
Yes.
Carmines are a Star Trek reference. Do we all know this?
Yes. They're the red shirts of Gears of War.
I did not know that.
So,
I don't watch
in Star Trek, there's your security officers. Security officers tend to be your bodyguards, your mooks, in a sense. They go with the main characters to planets and such, and they almost always die. So there's this a term called red shirts. Carmine is a shade of red, so the Carmines almost always die, being that they're red shirts. And that's a nod to Star Trek.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the only reference I get from Star Trek. The whole red, like people who wear red usually are the ones that perish.
You don't even remember the thing. You don't even remember the thing with your fingers. Live long and prosper. I can't even do it anymore with my
The
long and prosper.
peace sign,
The Vulcan.
live long and prosper.
Vulcan
Live
peace
long
sign,
and
live long and prosper.
Yeah,
You
I
did
know
it- you
that
did it
one
with your
too,
left
I
hand.
guess.
Well, I had to yeah, I can do it with my left hand. I can't have to force it. But do
I
it better with
forgot.
my
Is
right
it
hand.
the one? Is that the hand sign where like you have
Live
your
long and
thumb
prosper.
in or out?
Out.
Out. Okay.
It's your ring and
Bungie
pinky.
copyright case. Yeah, didn't the person who sued Bungie lose?
I don't know. I just heard about, like, apparently they've been using their artwork allegedly for 17 years.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Bungie, an artist says that I believe it was a lady who announced like, "Hey, I just found out, or now I can speak about it, whatever legal rigmarole." Please correct me if I'm wrong, chat. For the last 17 years, my art has been used and/or referenced without any type of compensation or acknowledgement.
Unless they have like substantial proof of this, I doubt that that's true, because there's a lot of people out there that can, like, for example, claim that like a certain person took inspiration of a famous, or like a famous person took inspiration of a small creator and ripped off their artwork to further like advance their own devices,
It
and it's
happened
like
with Left 4
Cinder.
Dead 2.
Cinder.
yes, like Cinder.
It did happen in Left 4 Dead 2. The Charger was fan art that someone made that they took and put into the actual game. And the person was like, hey, what the fuck? And then they paid him like a bunch of money.
Okay, well, yeah, see, in those cases, that makes sense, but it's like, you need substantial proof first, and on top of that, people need to investigate to make sure, like, that's, like, legit, because there's, like, there's moments, for example, like, the whole Palworld versus Pokemon thing, where it's just, like, Palworld does seem like it took inspiration from Pokemon, like, quite a bit of it, but they did, like, their own thing, where it's, like, they didn't just copy and paste everything.
Pokemon, but with guns. It's Ark Survival
and
Pokemon.
in real-time combat.
Mm-hmm.
Which, guess what's coming to the new Pokemon game?
Real-time combat.
Yep.
Oh boy! And let me guess, they're gonna put a patent on that too.
No clue.
Well, Palworld can be an asshole and do that. Actually, it'd be funny.
I don't think they. I'm not sure if they can because, you know, Final Fantasy has been changed to be real-time RPG style combat, so they'd be, I think, too similar to legally, you know, cause that distinction to happen.
Yes, I'm saying it'd be incredibly hilarious if they patented it and said everyone can use this, but Nintendo.
Oh, okay, that'd be funny. Kind of like the
That'd
people who made the Black Color series said, if everyone can buy this except for the fucker who made Vanta Black because he sued everyone into oblivion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Victim of government tyranny. How so? How are you a victim of government tyranny or tyranny, however the fuck you want to say a potato?
He had to pay a parking ticket. That's my guess.
Or seriously, model should I get next? Wait for the Saturnine Dreadnought, like everyone else is doing.
Also, see if you can get it 3D printed.
Oh yeah, has Nico already started on that or no?
I don't think he has. He's kind of busy with his real job now.
Yeah. You know the Saturnine Terminators? They're cool.
I did, Jamie. I did change your name. I mean, you gave me the name to give you. It was awesome.
What?
He had his name as Skibbity Kaisar, so I made a joke about him being Skibbity.exe because he says he got his soul got put into a computer. So he goes, Skibbity.exe is activated, and I thought that was pretty funny. So I changed his name to Skibbity.exe. With, you know, without changing any perms to him for him to not change his name. And I said, "Here you go, buddy," and then he got sad.
But everyone can change their names.
That's correct. He can change it anytime he wants, so I'm not bothered.
The realization I can change my
changes by Bamboo Labs A1 Mini. Everyone says it's a good 3D printer, actually.
Mrs. Iqbar loves Doom Dark Ages.
I'm not gonna buy it, therefore I just watched all the cutscenes on the internet, and it was pretty neat.
He got real excited riding on a dragon and shooting things.
The only thing that was boring was the giant mech suit. Didn't feel like a giant mech suit.
Spoilers.
I think they showed it in the.
It's been multiple trailers. They've showed the gameplay of it too.
But I haven't gotten to that part yet.
And here's the thing: we know that they've shown like giant mech suits moving slow, or like ambient like background stuff where it's moving slow like it should.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to delete Doom the Dark Ages.
Why?
I can't. Apparently, it says incompatible driver.
Damn.
How? You have a brand new
Oh, no.
Oh wait, no. No, that's just a problem everyone's having actually.
How do I fix it?
Have you updated your NVIDIA drivers lately?
They did release one for Doom Dark Ages specifically.
Yeah, because the previous one kept getting fucked up.
Okay, time to check for the Oh, it's updating right now.
See, you are about to delete the game.
Wait, hold on. New GeForce Ready driver version update available.
Yes, do that.
How do?
There's one-to-one copy GW models. STL is like a rare item. It's a rare special item, like in Counter-Strike. You're at a 10.
Joel, it's all about the people you know to get those. I'll tell you that much.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
How do I update it? It won't let me update it.
You do
Congrats,
express
Cam, on
installation.
buying yourself food.
What?
You have to do express installation. Didn't buy a box of Terminators about food. Darn, you're weak. You're weak.
Okay, hold on. I don't understand because okay, so I opened the NVIDIA app. I'm in drivers. It says update available, and then next to it says game ready driver, and then check for updates. That's it.
If it says update available, usually you click on the update available and it'll give you the option to start updating.
You can also do just if it says check for updates, you check for updates.
I did. I click on it, and then nothing.
That doesn't seem true. Something up with you.
Can you share the screen for me to see?
Eggs. I was about to do that. Here you go. This is what I got.
Show us what you
Okay, see,
got.
the download button right there.
The last time I clicked that, it literally reinstalled my entire driver. Like it deleted it and reinstalled it.
That's what it's supposed to
It
do.
happens. Yeah, there you go.
Spoiler
now.
alert, unsubscribe. How's that a spoiler if it's in the fucking...
Bill
the game
Beans or
trailers.
Icbardo.
Later, Silver. Thanks for
So,
hanging out.
hey, good night. Good night, Silver. Thank you for coming on. So, the one-to-one STLs, I have friends who have repositories that I get access to because I'm nice and polite and they like me.
So now what do? Do I
And-
just click install?
Yep.
Express install. Well, like installation when it asks you express, not custom.
And I don't go sharing around it. Sharing it around, but usually if asked, I can get people find an STL in those troves to then hand to friends.
Good. Yes. Good.
I'm waiting.
Funny robot big punch.
You know what was my favorite section from, I believe, the first Doom game?
What?
Part where you fire the the BFG, the giant cannon, or was that in the second game? I don't
That's in
remember.
the second one, the orbital one.
Yeah, the orbital one. Oh,
Yeah, that's Doom 2.
Yeah, the BFG 10,000.
yes. And then you just rip out the actual BFG out of it.
Can you share with me? I'm not a snitch. You need those STLs? Okay, yeah, I can more likely than not get you those. Just DM me. And Jamie, if there's any particular STLs you're looking for as well, go ahead and DM me. And mind you, I'm not just giving out STLs to everyone. I'm giving them to people who are friends and regular to stream. These are the homies.
STLs? Question mark?
I will also not snitch.
What's an STL?
STLs, they're the files for 3D printing.
Oh.
Okay, I don't have an active 3D printer access.
Well, it's a file that you could just hold on to.
I didn't give it to someone that you do know.
Who owns a 3D printer?
What?
Like a boat. Doom 2, I love
Yeah.
downloading.
Alfarius or
see.
Sanguinius. Sure, I can grab those.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yep, I can glue these up now. Soundtrack wasn't gonna be hard, yeah. Have my Chow tanks for prints because fuck spending 80 to 100 bucks on those. Yeah, apparently GW's also been going really hard on Etsy too.
Yeah, it's been affecting folks.
GW speedrunning, how to make everyone hate them. Challenge, less than 20 seconds or less than 5 seconds.
Hello.
Because Mick isn't getting fucked over anymore. So Mick Gordon's back on Doom Dark Ages?
No, he isn't.
No.
He's a different composer.
You get the best Gundam, the gun cannon. I already have the best Gundam, the High Gog. I still gotta build it. I'm gonna make a video for it eventually. Well, not eventually, I have to.
Soul, I could not get a Sanguinius 1-to-1. I could get you the Alfarius one, though. Let me...
Do you think? Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay.
This is
I have fixed
Patrick.
everything. I have fixed the things.
Good morning, Krusty Crew.
Booting up to.
So go ahead and DM me so I can just send you shit.
High Gog mentioned. I was also thinking about getting the High Gog action figure too. Maybe. God damn it, fuck.
What is usually the
Sending now.
the what the fuck are they called?
Haha, I'm not the one who has the farting brain today.
The keybind for like Discord,
Shift tab.
like being a shift tag.
Push to talk, what?
Not Steam, sorry, it's the tilde tab.
Ah, what the fuck?
What the hell?
What the
Oh my god.
No way.
Apparently I can't remember it either, sorry buddy.
Go to our 3D scans. Won't anger on STL.
Because I have like you and Handy and myself like just in front of my face, like the Discord little icons.
Yeah.
How do I fucking?
Ugh. I'm also really surprised I haven't heard anything about the those Gundam models that were floating around on the internet after that one Bandai app. People found out all the models were not encrypted.
Oh. Damn.
That was like over a year ago, but still, it was funny as hell. Because they made their own little app where you can virtually build them using the models that they have, and people found out the 3D models in that app are not encrypted.
Yeah, I guess it's just the amount of people who know versus care and that type of thing.
Yeah. GW's killing Etsy. I mean, we all kind of knew that. GW's a bunch of bitches.
That's why I get like my blast dice, artillery dice, and templates from Etsy, because you can't copyright that.
Or wound trackers.
Yeah, that too.
Heard about you don't own your Switch 2, it's a license, then you can brick your system. Yeah, that's not gonna fly in the US.
Yeah,
because we have a law in the US
has
that
as an,
yeah.
It's illegal in the EU as well.
Yeah, in the US we have a law that says as soon as it's yours, you own it. So you can do whatever you want with it. No matter how much the overlords at Nintendo want to brick your console, they can't.
Yeah.
Because you own it, therefore you can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
As long as you're not breaking the law, yeah. Have a gay old time.
All that to Apple. They're kind of losing. That's the right to repair law, and they're kind of losing that battle. Good, unfortunately.
They have lost it.
Oh, they did?
Yep, the right to repair. You don't have to go to them specifically to get stuff repaired and such. Same thing happened with John Deere shortly after.
Yeah, John Deere needed to get fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, and you Disney,
John
Nintendo,
Deere
and I
needed
forgot Lunchbox. They will just delete your account and all games bought on it.
You heard what I said,
yeah.
David.
Welcome, Lunchbox.
Oh. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I don't think Nintendo's gonna do too well for the new console now, Switch 2. Because we've just opened Pandora's box. What shits and giggles. I love that animation so much.
I don't remember it off the top of my head.
The Skeletor one.
I mean,
okay.
I think one of
That
the first,
Souls like does look sick though, yeah.
I think one of the first instances of like a patent going through and people being very, very angry about it was
Insulin.
the one that Warner Brothers did on their game, Shadow of Mordor.
Oh yeah,
the Nemesis system.
that's actually about to expire.
Good.
Nintendo fanboys' pockets are deeper than Mariana Trench. Yeah, but even some of them now are kind of pissed about it. If the reveal stream was anything to go by. New Nintendo Switch games legally, yeah. Nintendo, like Epic Games, wants to be the next Steam, but they're not gonna be the next Steam.
They're trying to make fetch a thing and it's not working out.
Yeah. Nintendo fans will have to think twice whether or not to beat the... God damn it.
Oy vey, Ica Volt.
Steam is eternal. Yeah, I know. Get fucked, Tim Sweeney, you bitch. No one likes you.
We were talking about this Wednesday, weren't we?
What?
The whole, like, what you own, if you can keep your stuff after your account gets removed, shit like that. I remember talking about how Steam goes like out of their way to make sure that you keep the stuff that you owned but linked to your account.
Yeah, hello Cthulhu Nom. Cthulhu Noms, hello, welcome. What army you playing? Or paint? Yes is the odd answer. Yes, rat time.
Rat. What rat are you working on right now?
Rats of the clan. Clan rats, so many rats.
How many rats are there?
A lot. I've already built, I think. I think I'm on 16 out of fucking 40.
Damn.
So normal Pandora's box. What the junkies and price and power were thinking of charging damn near full price for Mario Odyssey 7 years of launch, and then upping the price for every game by a shitload. They're thinking they can make a bunch of money. That's why.
It's also like the trend in general. Japanese game developers do not sell their game on discount. It's a big thing of, hey, we worked hard on this thing, spend the money we think you should on it. Reggie,
so like no money at all. No money at all.
Reggie had to fight to have Wii Sports be free on the Wii.
And look how well that turned out.
Yeah, and it went great, but they just don't get it culturally.
Same thing would happen with manga decks.
Yeah,
it's not it's piracy is a service issue. Always has been.
As usual, the music in this game kicks ass.
Be better if it was Mick Gordon that did it.
Better be what?
Be better if it was Mick Gordon that did it.
Yeah.
Someone's already made the Ruinator. I mean, it's just the Questoris chassis. That's it. With new weapons. That's all the funny shield one is too. W is just getting lazy with their miniature designs.
how many ways can you design a knight, though?
They can design new ones, that's for sure. There's a Centaur Knight, which they still haven't made. There's a Centaur Knight in the lore, and they still haven't made it.
Now you're making me sad because I want a Centaur Knight.
Yeah. It'd be a cool knight. No, the ones you've seen before are just people doing kit bashes, so like, fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah. Kit bashes or prints.
Yeah, we gotta wait for this to dry. What were you expecting from them? 8-bound but bigger company.
That's fair. That's actually really fair.
Damn it, I thought this was dry. GW exactly has not been doing too great on the miniature designs lately. Well, for 40k. Horus Heresy.
I don't know, those Space Wolves do look pretty fucking baller.
Yeah, but that's only because after everyone was complaining.
But they're still doing it, it's the important part.
Yeah. Mildly angry. Heresy getting so much, yeah, I know.
Heresy be eating good, y'all.
Yeah.
Hop on the Heresy train, boys. It's fun.
28 to 30.
We run Mastodons and shit.
28 to 31, okay. The hearsay, yeah, the Horus hearsay.
Horus Heresy.
I still think it's hilarious that their whole plans for the show got ruined.
Yeah.
3130. Where's number 31?
You want your Grey Hunters back, not Intercessors. Fair enough, man.
It's not a difference through.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Damn it. Wow, why
Damn
GW?
it, damn it, damn it.
Whoa. You're gonna get stupid intercessors and you're gonna like it.
I do hope they continue the trend with Space Wolves on the uniqueness and fun, so we don't get NFTs as a faction. Here's a Space Marine in blue. Here's a Space Marine with a Mohawk. You know, Intercessor, I should say. Intercessor with Mohawk, Intercessor with yellow. Intercessor with tiny little wings on the jump pack.
With slightly different armor and call it Sanguinary Guard.
Yeah.
The Blood Angels players are never gonna let them live that down.
Yeah.
$30 number 30. This is number. Is that number 30? It is. Oh boy, I'm getting better at this. Now it's 4 rats per hour
Oh my god.
instead of 3.
That's a rat every 15 minutes, y'all.
Yeah, no. What Angel Space Pulse for 40k?
We're proud of you, Handy.
Yay.
A winner is you.
Oh, I just.
It says when someone asks about it, she least all the evils and miseries in the world, such as sickness, death. So it's not very good. Yeah, opening Pandora's box isn't a good thing. That's why I made the joke from the Skeletor video. We opened Pandora's box for shits and giggles. Because they actually now did open Pandora's box. Nintendo has opened Pandora's box now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be fun to watch, I'll tell you that much.
It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, because now people don't want to buy video games that are over $100 or nearly $100.
And once again, for the people who are like, oh, but the Nintendo Switch sold out or whatever, it's like, okay,
Scalpers.
but scalpers.
Historically, also, and historically, they always deliver when it comes to product, regardless of scalper or not. So scalper only exacerbates it. Think of that as a modifier on the status quo.
It was just saying. A Super
Because-
Saiyan?
Super sandwich. But yeah, so yeah, because Nintendo, like, let's be honest, if it wasn't for the scalpers, Nintendo would literally not be able to compete with like Xbox or anything like that. Because like, just think about it, the entirety of like the console wars was always Xbox versus PlayStation. Nintendo was just the third party that just never got involved because they just couldn't compete.
And also will always be known as the family console too.
Yeah. That's why nobody ever talks about them. It's just, oh, you have a Nintendo? That's neat.
Well, they talk about them when they fuck up royally. How many clan rats are you making? I'm gonna try and build
Which
all
is
40 of them
very
from the
consistent.
box. Probably what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be I'm gonna, after this stream, I'm gonna think of what I want to prime to paint for Monday. I've got a couple miniatures I can choose from, I'm not sure which one. So I can either do Sergeant Johnson, my special edition Vindicare Assassin. I have a Neuro Tyrant, Golf Rocker, and a few other miniatures I can choose from.
Every time you say Sergeant Johnson, I just think of Sergeant Johnson from Halo.
I know, that's what I mean.
Oh, nice.
Because there's a miniature that looks like Sergeant Johnson.
But it's really inspired by
Carl Weathers, yeah.
Dutch, or not Carl Weathers, yeah. Dutch was Schwarzenegger. Getting my timelines, the names mixed up.
Yeah, go with that. Thank you, Lunchbox, for the YouTube subscriber. I appreciate it.
Scribble.
Don't you stick in a rock, meet the covenant, yeah.
And then they named the company after the thing that killed Sergeant Johnson.
Yes. If that's not foreshadowing, I don't fucking know what is, dude.
Well, I mean, 343 did pretty much kill Halo.
Their coding is as good as their story writing.
Which is?
Ass. Also, may or may not have a Mastodon STL now.
Wait, what, really?
Yeah, from the repository, I started looking through all the Horus Heresy vehicles, and hey, Mastodon, right there. So, you know, Poggers in the chat.
Interesting, very interesting.
Let's look at Paul Allen's Mastodon STL.
Give me a second. Hello, Snow. How you doing? Welcome back.
What's up, Snow? How you been?
I gonna lie, at the same, like, as much as I enjoy the background sounds and a little bit of the music of Doom, the Dark Ages, something inside of me just wants me to like listen to the classic fucking like Doom 1 music.
Because it's not the same composer, that's why. Halo as a franchise should have been left alone after Bungie departed, yes.
Fuck.
At least game-wise. No, even just in general, because look what happened to the shitty TV show.
I'm just a little more optimistic that someone who actually cares about Halo and actually enjoys the lore picked it back up.
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me look them up. Because I know after the flop that was the TV show, someone else picked up the Halo show.
I meant like books. Ah.
The books are good. Some of the books are good.
Are they firing John Halo himself, the actor guy?
Possibly.
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Because they're rebooting the whole thing, is from what I saw. Because the guy was just like, yeah, this is that, I'm rebooting the whole thing.
This shit's so ass.
Yeah. We'll see. Right now, the only Halo I look forward to is Cursed Halo.
Hell yeah! Love playing Cursed Halo.
Did they ever get the multiplayer up and running?
I think he did.
If he did, we should get that going one day in the server.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Yes. Apart from the bad one. Reflection apart from the...
So apparently the person that is interested in purchasing the Halo TV show and picking it back up and kind of like redoing everything is Christopher Nolan.
Oh.
I
Interesting.
don't know about
I know
that.
he was a Halo fan.
Apparently he saw the Halo TV show and also didn't like it and because he says that he's a big Halo fan who's played it since Combat Evolved, he wants to redo the whole show.
Okay, then I trust him.
It's kind of like on par with who was the guy who like went on like a talk show and said, "Oh yeah, I have my own like what is it called? What do you guys call it? The mountain, the pile of shame."
The pile of shame. Yeah, Henry Cavill. You're thinking of Henry Cavill.
Yeah, Henry Cavill,
Yeah.
who's like, "Yeah, I have a pile of shame of these Warhammer things." Like when he talked about it on the talk show, I was just like, it's the equivalent to that, where it's like, just imagine if Henry Cavill just decided to like be like, "Hey, I have an idea for like a Warhammer 40K like thing."
Well, that's what's happening.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's the executive producer.
Oh, cool. Then so just picture Henry Cavill with Space Marine is the same thing as Christopher Nolan getting his hands on Halo.
I don't think it's a good one-to-one, but I get what you mean.
Yeah. Because it's also very similar to what the directors of Fallout did, where they actually went to, Bethesda and were like, "Hey, can you help us make a story?" Which, I'm not gonna lie, I know people are like very skeptical about the directors and stuff. I know there's some people who don't fully like the Halo TV show, but personally, I think the Halo TV show is not Halo TV show, the Fallout TV show. I know there's people that are skeptical about the Fallout TV show, and I'm just like, the Fallout TV show is like miles better than like most video game adaptations nowadays.
Except for Sonic.
Except for what?
Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog? It's not bad for its own thing.
Scenic.
Sonic gotta
Like
go fast.
it's not the original Doom movies bad. You know what I mean? Because if you
Yeah.
guys seen the original Doom movies, it has nothing to do with the video games. At
Well,
all.
except for the third movie, The Rock.
No, none of them had anything to do with the Doom games. Because they literally had nothing to run off of except for tough marine guy that fights Hellspawn. And in the movies, I think in the original like first three, they quote unquote fought Hellspawn, but they weren't actually Hellspawn, they were like just aliens. Which is why for some reason
Hellspawn.
yeah.
Can't beat the undisputed pure fiction that is the Minecraft. Ugh.
Ugh.
Lying's a sin, Jamie.
Okay. I will say this. The Sonic movies are definitely better than the Minecraft movie. That movie was complete garbage.
I enjoyed Sonic 3. It could have been better, sure, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, no, like that's what I'm saying. Like I enjoy that. Like I really do like the direction that they took.
Here's the
with the
thing
Sonic
too. I wanted to
movies.
say about the Fallout TV series too. Who's the one that always steals the show in that series
Welp
and
Goggins.
carries it? Yes, Walton Goggins.
Love him.
I mean,
He
you're
is
not
the
wrong, but
He is the
it's
only
also-
reason that show did that well is because he carried it on his back.
and
He and the
it's
female
also
lead are really
it's-
good. I don't care about the Brotherhood of Steel dude. His story was lame and his writing was lame.
I actually don't mind Maximus, like his story. I feel like they could have fleshed him out a little bit more, which I
wanna know what
in
happened?
the next season.
No, you know what happened? He got thinned.
He got Fid. Yeah, I feel like his character arc is just starting because I like he started to sort of like see the wasteland like in his own way. Like maybe there's something outside of the Brotherhood, which I feel like he's gonna fully try to explore more in the second season, because obviously the main three characters are Maximus, Lucy, and the Ghoul, and I'm just like, you know what? Like it makes sense that the Ghoul is like the best written character because he's already had over 200 years of experience. He's the veteran of the group. He's the one that already knows all this stuff. Meanwhile, Lucy and Maximus are sort of like the player characters who like are just starting out. They have no fucking idea what they're doing except for what they already know, and they're exploring the wasteland for the first time. Because Maximus, he was picked up by the Brotherhood at a young age, and he doesn't know anything outside of the Brotherhood training camp. So him being the squire of that night was like his first time outside of the Brotherhood camps.
Cap.
And Lucy is
Cap.
similar.
What?
So when they were leaving the vault, or it was either when they were leaving or just about to go to that vault, where they had like the Cyclops overseer dude, he was immediately like, he knew who those raiders were, that they were cannibal raiders, that when they were crossing that bridge, he knew how to deal with them, knew how to handle them, and knew how to basically keep his weapon ready because he knew they were going to betray them and try to, Roblox oof them, and then, Texas Chainsaw Massacre their meat.
Well,
Hi, Jamie.
Well, of course, in the Brotherhood of Steel, you would be trained to handle situations like that and recognize any sort of like enemies that would resemble what the descriptions that they're given.
He also grew up, I believe, in the NCR before it got exploded when he was a kid. So he was grown up in that culture and everything before he was rescued.
That is true. He did grow up in Shady Sands before it blew up, so he might have still have some memories of the fiends and stuff before the Brotherhood. But that's still just like picks up the case of like that, where it's like he's at least as a kid he remembers some stuff, and then as he grew up and trained under the Brotherhood, he like still has that new knowledge and training, which is why he's always like, and after what he experienced after his night dude, keeled over, he's sort of still experiencing a lot of these things firsthand, because like he's heard stories, for sure. That's why he's always like very anxious, very like paranoid about what he has to do when he's around certain
paranoid about what he has to do because he literally thinks he's going to be killed if he gets found out, so he's living that lie.
That is true, but when he's surrounded with like individuals, like for example what's it called, like those dudes that try to take his power armor in that one town, where he was a little anxious, but at the same time he was just like, no, I'm like, he tries to hype himself up, and then he gets like, I think he gets like a wrench to the face or something before he gets
swarmed. He was doing good on the 1-to-1, but then gets ganged up on.
Yeah, and then he had to use the power armor arm to like squish that one dude's melon.
Yeah.
And then he was just
had to be creative in the fight.
Yeah. And that kind of shows like that very quick like thinking of like, oh, I have to do this like for survival. Meanwhile, Lucy over here, because Lucy is a vault dweller and she was raised to believe that not to be a bad person and all that, we see her make a lot of mistakes because of that type of mentality, which isn't a bad mentality. It's just that she's new to the wasteland and she is making a lot of mistakes because of her naive, like a little bit of her naive attitude. But at the same time, she still thinks fast on her feet to like actually do something when it calls for it.
Yeah, I would say she makes mistakes because she's new to this whole world. He makes mistakes because he's not familiar with the locals here and basically how to trade and deal with shit on a time limit.
Exactly. Meanwhile, the
his
Ghoul
stuff is not and Walton Goggins is Walton Goggins.
The Ghoul is just the player character.
No, the Ghoul is like the fully leveled up character from a previous adventure that is like a reference to that previous video game. Like he becomes the companion where he's just like, hey, if you remember me, like McCready from Fallout 4, where you like if you guys played Fallout 3, you know who McCready is.
Yeah. Or like if you were to play the Mafia 3, the main character for Mafia 2 is now one of your benefactors / allies, but is a secondary character now.
So like,
I hope they keep the courier a mystery. I agree, Cam. I like the courier just being kind of this influential, unnamed individual. Kind of goes back to the OG style of the Fallout series. And Eclipse is saying, the Brotherhood of Steel character thought that he still thought that people cared he was part of the Brotherhood. If that changes any motivation and why he did stuff.
yeah, like I think one of the biggest misconceptions, because this takes place after Fallout 4, is that the Brotherhood has become such a small faction, like such a small nomadic faction in the wasteland, that before they used to have such a huge presence throughout the wasteland. Now they're just a nomadic, like, I guess a lot of people just see them as a nomadic tech cult. And they used to have such a big reputation. Obviously, for people who are familiar with the Brotherhood of Steel, they're still like, oh, don't mess with those guys. Like, those guys are tough. But for people who've like only heard stories of the Brotherhood of Steel, and they're like, they can't be that tough. Like, that's why like that dude that got Maximus, when he got ganged up on, all those guys saw the Brotherhood of Steel symbols and logos and get up, but they didn't care because they were just like, it's just one guy, right?
One guy in a suit of power armor.
Well, a depowered and somewhat broken suit of power armor. Because I think he like intentionally damaged his comms so that the Brotherhood doesn't like track him or something.
No, he didn't intentionally damage his comms. He just chose not to respond and said they were damaged when a new squire came in.
Oh yeah, the guy who bullied him.
Yeah, what happened was Walton Goggins shot his weird power armor that never worked that way in the canon before in the history of ever, and just got a random lucky quote-unquote kill. Oh, he worked them out? Thank you, Eclipse, for the clarification on that.
Where he's just like, so there was a wealthy problem with the power armor and chest plate area.
Can't hear you.
With the new model. Oh, sorry, I was putting up something. Hold on.
Yeah. I'll let you finish your point before I start ranting about how they fucked up power armor and the Brotherhood of Steel as a whole.
Yeah, so basically they were like, oh yeah, the old models had this welding problem right at the part where the chest plate meets. I wonder if they fixed it. And then he just like uses like a really high like AP round on it.
Yeah, he had a special bullet to shoot into there. There are several times Walton Goggins' character should have died, and I would like to give a minor TED talk on this if you don't.
He has
mind.
maxed out luck stat if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Not
like,
lucky enough. I mean, wait, to be fair, he won his child in the divorce, so I'm gonna say yeah, he does have a high luck skill.
Wait, what? He won his child? Oh, that's right, because he's looking for his daughter. That's right.
No, he's looking for his wife because he was with his daughter when the bombs fell when he was doing the performance stuff because his daughter wanted a slice of birthday cake.
I wonder where the daughter is now. Do you think maybe the
dead,
wife?
dude.
Well,
she was with him when the bombs dropped.
well, yeah, but we never saw what actually happened. We just saw them like on the horse, and then that's it. Like they were running off with the horse, and if he survived, it's like, okay, but how did he survive? Is the question. And did the daughter survive?
Otherwise, I think he'd be a lot kinder.
I mean, there has to be a reason that he's looking for his wife, and for me, at least the theory that I saw that makes a lot of sense is the one that he went as fast as he can to like a vault that contained his wife, and that both of them.
That was why he was looking for his wife, because he found out how fucking evil she was, and after the bombs dropped, well, guess what? She's right. Let me go try to get to her, and then it all goes tits up.
Yeah, and maybe he actually made it, but maybe the wife found out that he was spying on Voltec and just left him outside, and he just got irradiated by the bombs.
Who knows? We'll probably learn more about that
in season 2, where it takes in New Vegas. Let's go.
Can I just say though, I'm glad to see Moises Arias in a even though it's not a leading role, just seeing him more and stuff. For those who don't know, Voight Cesarius, this is for the Disney Channel fans out there. He used to play Rico on Hannah Montana. Great actor. And then he played a character whose name is so forgettable because he gets killed by Ender in the Ender's Game movie. Great actor. Very talented actor. I'm glad to see him getting consistent work again.
I got food now.
Hell yeah. And he survived the Disney child star curse.
I will say he is a pretty good. I actually do enjoy his portrayal of his character in Fallout.
Yeah. Resourceful but cowardly, being forced by circumstance to become more active and aware of the world.
Yep.
An unplanned mistake in the grand plan of things.
Oh, so that takes place during different times and places would be cool.
Yeah, I can dig that.
What?
Oh.
The concept is fine.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly will say, like, it's not, obviously Fallout is not perfect whatsoever, but I do enjoy what they have so far, and I hope they flesh it out correctly from here on out. You know, because they had pretty much every aspect of Fallout, like, in that show. They have exploring the vaults, they had exploring the cities, finding settlements, the different storylines coming together.
Fucking S tier.
So yeah,
Showing off.
And also too, Lucy is not the player character either. I'm gonna say this because let's be honest, all of us in the end as player characters, usually at the beginning are gonna be murder hobos. Everything but main NPCs.
You know, it really depends, because it is an RPG. I get what you mean, because with the way Bethesda runs it, there's very little talking. There's a whole lot of lead slinging. It really depends. Like in Fallout 1, you were told how perilous and dangerous the wasteland is because they've sent people out in the past and such. And in Fallout 3, you're basically given a gun. Here, go blang blang, kerploo, kerchoo on all the hoes while you leave the vault. Isn't it funny how I could say derogatory things?
Sending better be canon. I think it's gonna be canon.
I hope so, and I hope.
No, I think it is because why else would they show Mr. House at the end?
Because they wanted to ruin his character.
Yeah, I know that too, but also the New Vegas.
Man, I just thought about how they ruined House as a character, and I'm angry again. I'm gonna go work on my stew. I'm making some chicken stew. It's gonna be delicious.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a moment. I am slightly tilted now, thinking about how they ruined one of my favorite fictional characters.
I mean, at least personally, I don't think they ruined Mr. House, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, and I respect that you have a different opinion on me on that. I just know that we do not have the same opinion on that.
You're saying your opinion's wrong,
like,
Rev.
What's up, Iron? Holy shit. Guys, it's fucking Iron.
Hello.
Iron.
He hasn't been on for, like, ever.
He doesn't love us anymore.
Hey, your words, not mine. I'm gonna go working on that stew real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah. But yeah, you gotta remember, this is Bethesda we're talking about.
Yeah, but I again, because of how well this turned out, I have faith.
They probably also, for Ickbard's opinion of them ruining Mr. House, probably again, because New Vegas wasn't made by Bethesda.
Fair enough. But again, like I said, I have faith.
Back bitches, you can't get rid of me. I mean, we can. There's a way to do it. I'm just not gonna because you haven't broken any rules.
By the way, if I don't respond immediately, I will warn you. I am in fact playing Doom: The Dark Ages, and this shit's very loud.
That's how you lower the volume. You don't want tinnitus, do you?
I already have that. Little tinnitus is worth more Doom.
Okay.
I know I was asked on stream the other day, like, oh, are you gonna play Doom the Dark Ages on stream? I'm like, no, because I actually want to enjoy the game.
Based.
Ow.
Separating work and fun build.
Because I want to enjoy the game my own time. I don't want to make it a
play it on stream. Those are the rules. You're a streamer. You gotta play it on stream.
Yeah. Commoditize your fun time.
Yes.
Ah,
It'll definitely be good for your soul.
yep.
Yes. Unless you're a ginger.
Gingers don't have souls, and I don't care what Copper Cab has to say.
Ow! What? The... You can get shot. You can get shot while collecting keys in the middle of a cutscene. What is this?
Oh, Iron Brother, we know
New
them
30K
very
leaks.
well.
Oh yeah, we know them. We went over them on stream when it happened.
David has bought one of the Saturnine boxes before everything went. You know,
Wait, he did?
kablooey. That's what I believe he did. He's like, I believe he did.
The fuck?
Yeah, that is what I am to understand. If I am wrong, I am terribly sorry.
David,
But
is
he's
this
like,
true?
yeah, if I get the rule book, I'll let you know.
Is this true, David?
He's like a Napa. No.
David, if
Be
you're
rude,
there, is
David.
this true? You gotta hook up. Wait, no, you can't do that. I don't want to lose my channel. Never mind.
He'll send me stuff.
Yeah. For someone to take a.
This way.
Chunky
Crummy
Churmies,
Smilers.
yeah.
I'm excited for that dreadnought. That dreadnought is chef's kiss.
I want it. I want like 6 of them.
But you can only wait. No, never mind. Yeah, you can have like 9.
Oh, for Lark's sake. Ow.
Because Marcus is true. It's because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the, you know, various Redemptor chassis dreadnoughts.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know they're gonna definitely give us like different weapons on them too.
Yeah, exactly.
Once they give us a power claw or a fist, that's a Redemptor dreadnought right there.
Or if it's the claws though, that could be Brutalis.
Yep. And then if it's just I think it'll have a las cannon or some form of it. Las cannon. I don't know about missiles though.
You can fake it till you make it.
Yeah. Or someone will just make an STL for it.
I don't see it stepping on the toes of Leviathan Iron. I see it more being like the Space Marines now have their own Aquilin Terminator Dreadnought, whatever thing. What's the big chunky dread for Custodes?
Telemon. It's like Telemon. It's like the Telemon.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, it's called the Leviathan Siege Dreadnought.
It wants to get up and dirty.
Yeah.
You know, you said Siege, all I thought that was Rainbow Six.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh,
terrible
which
name.
reminds me of a question that I was asked the other day by a friend of mine. He asked the question, between these mechs, which one do you think is like overall most effective? And he showed me the Halo Mantis, the what was it? I need to look it up. I know one of them was the Imperium of Man Dreadnought.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
And then what was the last image? I need to look at it. Hold on.
Is it the Helldivers mech?
Yes, it's the Helldivers mech. And I was just like, bro, hands down, no contest, the Imperium of Man.
Yeah, the Dreadnought.
Depends on the
wins.
Dreadnought. I don't remember what Dreadnought
It's the Dreadnought. Like it's gonna be the most effective. Now, the coolest looking one, I'd probably have to give it to the Helldivers one because I really like the
The
design. of it.
Helldivers one's just a fucking dreadnought.
I would go for the Halo one for design, but like, what dreadnought is it though? Because
it's
certain dreadnoughts have certain very fucked up setbacks.
Well, that's just the newer dreadnoughts. Those ones make you go crazy. The older
Leviathan
ones are a
also-
bit. Yeah, Leviathan, Contemptor, and Daredale were the most stable, along
Yeah.
with the Custodes dreadnoughts. The Custodes Telemon is actually the most stable, I think. The new ones literally burn out the pilot.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the most stable are the old classic box knot.
That or the Relic Contemptors.
I think it was the box knots.
I'm too lazy to supercomputer this.
Usually when there's like a video game where you have to fight legions of like Hellspawn or the Undead, it's usually a game that's supposed to be somewhat spooky. Meanwhile, Doom is just like, no, this is just
New heresy app for the new. Oh, there's definitely gonna be a new
like,
horse heresy app.
testosterone and adrenaline.
You can expect it. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna do what I did with the Warhammer and the Sigmar one. Make as many armies as possible because they don't delete them.
I love how all
Main
those,
reasons
like,
I don't like the new
NPCs
Dread is because it
whisper
doesn't
about
have
you.
any lore behind it in any book or
Don't
credits.
talk to him. Don't listen. Don't even look at him.
I think they'll probably be giving it some new lore in the rule book, if I'm gonna be honest. Probably what they're gonna do is my guess.
Saturnine is a thing.
Yeah, but he's saying like lore specifically for the Dreadnought, nothing introduced it.
Gotcha.
Fuck yeah.
Alrighty.
This
I
music.
think I'm gonna have to actually leave early. I'm
Okay.
starting to just crash on energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, it's not going to be as bad of an introduction as the female custodies.
Fair enough.
That's how I see it.
Alrighty, gentlemen. Thank you for having me as always. And check out. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
Bye, Lord.
Dark Knight Dread has never existed. I mean, it might exist somewhere in some books. I vaguely remember saying there was some book with like unknown pattern of like dreadnought armor somewhere. There was some book somewhere. It's like unknown pattern of dreadnought armor. Is my guess. But that's just a theory, a Warhammer theory. Which happens to be a game theory.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and actually do what you told me and lower the volume a little bit because
Yes,
I'm over
because most games nowadays, their volume is always like at 100% and it's incredibly loud. That's what I did for Marvel Rivals when I got it. That's what I do for pretty much every game that I buy. I always lower the volume on everything because it's way too damn loud. Make as many armies in Heresy. Yep. Well, no, all you need to do is just make 16. That's it. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, never mind. Not 16, more than that.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh yeah.
You gotta make 16 for all the Space Marine Legions, then you gotta make one for Mechanicus, Dark Mechanicus, Knights, Custodes. I don't remember. Do Sisters of Battle have Horus Heresy rules?
The Doom Codex has begun.
I don't remember Sisters of Battle.
Why is there a dragon fighting a demon? Wouldn't... whatever.
It's Doom Dark Ages. Stop questioning it. It's cool. No Sisters
Because in
rules.
my
Okay.
head, I'm just thinking to myself, like, wouldn't
So 16
technically...
plus...
I was like, wouldn't technically...
Chaos Knights.
Like,
Chaos Knights, Custodes, Imperial Knights, Mechanicus, Dark Mechanicus, Demons. That's 6. So realistically, 22 armies. So 22 lists, if I'm forgetting anyone. You would just have to make 22 army rosters. And then you'll never have to buy GW, buy one more plus.
Oh, it's a minigun.
Dr. Peppers are 80 cents in Mexico. Nice. But yeah, it looks like if you with the new app, just do that.
Oh, hello.
2, 4, 6, 8. New rule set, like they will simplify it like they did 40 care keeps. I feel like they'll simplify it a little bit, but not too much. Because there is some stuff in there that I feel like is a bit redundant. And also like a bit too convoluted. If anything, what I think they'll do is they'll probably change the way wounds are inflicted. Because it was a feels bad, man, if you didn't have anything with the high enough strength to kill something. Because you can't even like roll against it. That's one of the things I think they might change. That's one thing. I can't think of anything else. Ugh. I think I've now built 20 rats. Let me check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yep, built 20 rats. Only 20 more to go. Woohoo. Yeah.
What? That's bullshit.
Got a fistful of rats right here. Look at all these boys. All these funny little guys. We built these ones. Now I gotta build all these ones right here. Hey, I love building armies I can't play. I'm just happy my main game system is getting a new edition. Yay. So 32 to 35 is next. 32 to 35? Yep, 32 to 35. $32, 35, and all that is in this brew is just this part for 35. 500 rats. No, that's way too many rats even for me. There's way too many rats.
Rats, rats. We are the rats.
Okay. So now I need 32 to 34.
I know for a fact that my grandma walked up those stairs right now and saw what I was playing. She'd be like, what kind of devil shit is this?
What do you mean what kind of devil shit? I'm killing devils.
It's because I'm in the middle of a cutscene and it's just like the demons talking to each other.
Hmm. I should have 32 to 35. You.
We're gonna have a hub world like we did before.
Three.
I guess not.
Okay, and I need 34. Huh?
No, I'm just I'm
No,
just singing the
wondering what the hell
OG
Soul
Doom song in
typed.
my head.
Okay. Fun part now. More scraping mold lines, yay. That was it. These might be the last rats I build. Oh my god, I built 4 rats in 35 minutes. A new record.
Oh. Mm.
Bent his tail a little bit. Yeah, what's everyone working on right now for Warhammer? What y'all working on? Anything interesting? We're just taking a break right now.
Oh, what the fuck?
No way.
Oh.
Pentagon Warp Spiders, Death Guard.
Let's go.
Guessing it's the new
Our
Warp
boy is
Speeders.
free.
Force Heresy Breachers, nice.
Oh, what?
It's almost 1 part done. 3 more to go. Wait, no, not 3 more to go because there's 8. 7 more to go. Wahoo! I'm gonna start them to decide. So I know which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. Aw, damn, this one has a little air bubble in it. Or something from the sprue connection I can see. We'll have to
Ooh,
fill
new
that
weapon?
in.
Let's go.
What new weapon?
Oh, it's the upgrade to the shield. Now I have the razor shield.
Nice. The buzzsaw shield.
Yeah. Yeah, the chainsaw shield. What does the say? How does the Slayer say it? Rip and tear.
Yes.
Shield saw left bumper to stun large demons.
We have mold line right here. I don't see it. Can I zoom out too? Yeah, I think I'm too far zoomed in. There we go. Yeah. Isn't there mold line right here? I thought there was. Guess not.
The Doom Slayer has become Captain America.
Rated R Captain America.
Yep. Oh. Okay, so with this upgrade, I actually get like shield from destroying enemy shield. Got it.
interesting. Very interesting.
Now I'm just gonna jump in and be like, "Oh, symbol!" as Doomslayer.
Oh yeah, you heard they removed the difficulty modes that make fun of you, right?
What do you mean?
Remember in the old Dooms there was baby mode?
Oh yeah, where they actually make fun of you for choosing
Yeah.
a lower difficulty.
Either than this in the USA after all.
That's lame. There's a reason why they make fun of you.
Yeah, because why would you play on the lowest difficulty unless you're a bitch?
If anybody actually got their feelings hurt from the like lower difficulty thing, where it's like you get to play, yeah, if you play this on a lower difficulty, you're a baby back bitch. It's like, yeah, oh, bro, it's a video game. Like if you got pissed, it's like a video game told you that, then I mean,
What do you
I don't know what
think?
to tell you.
With how fragile people are today.
Fucking- Yep.
Get
I love
offended
how
at the
back
slightest
then-
of things.
I love how back then everyone was against bullying, and nowadays everyone's just like, nah, bring it back, bro. Some people need to be bullied. Builds character.
Yeah.
And I'm all for it, bro. Like, bro, you stop.
Bunch of big, faded back bitches.
Bunch of children. That's why we have a bunch of adult man babies. And heck, like, just a demonstration between you and Ikbar today while we were playing Marvel Rivals. Y'all like kept messing with each other the entire game, and it's like you guys wouldn't do that to each other if you guys weren't like such close friends that you just playfully bully each other. Builds character.
Yeah. How fun was it to play against Black Panther too?
What's up,
How fun was it to play against my Black Panther?
bro? I play against Black Panthers that are very similar to you, so I was just like, PTSD.
Hooray, I did my job.
Hooray, I did my job, he said. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, stop. Oh, cease, desist, no more. No more tickle monster.
Hear me.
For those who don't know, Handy is a menace as Black Panther, and you do not. If you ever find yourself in a game with Handy, you do not want to fight him, especially if he's Black Panther.
Better hope I know Reg. But I have ways to get away if I do get a no Reg.
So devs, if you can hear, if you are for some reason in Handy's stream, please make the consistency of the hit reg worse.
Oh,
Black
you
Panther.
bitch. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Hey devs, I think Bucky needs another nerf. Couple nerfs.
Leave my boy Bucky alone. He just
No,
got buffed.
Yeah, he didn't need to get buffed.
He totally needed a buff.
No, he did not. He was a menace. He did not need a buff.
He needed all the buffs.
People bitch and complain about Spider-Man, but no, they don't complain about Bucky. Like, oh, he gets a pass. Why the hell does he get a pass when he gets shields and he whiffs all of his shit?
Because Bucky is like a fan
And
favorite.
he can solo tanks by himself.
if they're not ranged.
Well, all the
things,
other
yeah.
DPSs just get their shit rolled in.
No.
Yes, they do.
No, what are you talking about? They're totally a competition for Bucky. Bucky
Yes,
has
make Venom more
100%
thicker.
control.
That's a buff I can get behind. It'll make the twerk mode even better.
How did you get the twerky mode, by the way?
You
Did it
can
become
buy it.
purchasable?
Yeah, it became purchasable.
okay.
Because I'm like, damn, if I could buy this, I would. And it's like, oh, you can buy it now? Okay, I'm gonna use my stuff I've been saving up to get it.
I honestly can't wait to play like the next week because that free stuff from Galacta is actually pretty dope.
What stuff?
The fuck? So they started a new. So basically, they decided to give out so, you know how you paid for the Fanta Venom thing and you had to play for like 3 matches for a week?
Yeah, that's already out.
No, yeah, but like now they gave a new one for free.
Yeah, I know it's already out.
Where
It's out.
yeah, I've been grinding that.
Yeah, I have to go play some matches today after stream. Thank God those stupid cards are only for gold and below. The ranked things.
I do have to agree with I think there's like a talk about that stuff, and I have to agree with the people. I fully believe that they should not make that. They should just make that as kind of like a occasional thing for those cards.
The thing
like
is, it is. It's never for sale.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I know. Here's the thing. Showing the. I know you guys can't see it, but it's a picture of the thing. But anyway, I know that a lot of people are concerned because they think it's going to be kind of like them testing the waters if people are willing to want to buy some of those Chrono Shield cards.
Well,
like
they're not for sale
like,
ever. They're just a way to get. It's because the ranked queue times are getting longer and longer. That's why.
Yeah. So in my head,
it's a way to get more people to play ranked.
Yeah. So personally, in my personal opinion, I feel it should be a free-to-play currency that is limited time. Like you can only collect so many of them.
Oh yeah, they are limited time. You can only have a maximum of 20 of them, and then they expire at the end of the season.
Yeah, but like and again, like I don't want it to be kind of like you have a limit of 20, and then when you run out, oh shit, hold on. I'm fighting a new enemy. There you go. But
you can't multitask.
I'm trying to focus.
Terrible streamer, jeez. Can't multitask.
But no, yeah. So basically, I just feel like they should it's them testing the waters to see if people are willing to pay for those Chrono things. Like if they have a positive feedback, they might try to sell it.
Well, no, there wasn't positive feedback because everyone hated it when they first announced it. Because like, oh, this better not be able to be used. This better be for only these ranks and below. It's for silver and below. So once it gets to gold, they stop working.
As long as it's that restriction and it's a free to play thing, then that's fine. Like they can keep those Chrono Shield cards, but it's only for gold and below. Which I found out it's gold and below.
Yeah, it is gold and below. That's why everyone's making us think about it because like, does this mean people can buy their way to higher ranks? And it's like, well, they can't buy their way to it because the devs came out and said this is only available during events. So you have to play the game.
Yeah. Oh shit, did I miss a... No, I didn't miss a collectible. Oh, thank God. I thought I missed a collectible. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't check the map for collectibles.
Good night, Andy. Oh, no. Hey, look, I got a bot on Twitch too. Ban.
Get banned.
Yeah, I think Disney might also be pressuring them to keep this game alive as long as possible.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
it looks like it'll be that way if they don't fuck up royally.
Of course not.
Stop listening to the annoying support players. Their opinions don't matter.
Opinions don't.
No, their opinions don't, because they were bitching and moaning like, ooh, support's such a hard role. Everyone proving that support's the easiest role. It's just a skill issue. Get good.
It's okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Support role definitely is not... It's both not easy, but not difficult either. But I will say this. it is a role that is kind of like you definitely need someone to cover you because, like, I'm not saying that they can't defend themselves. Obviously, they can, and if they're good, they can probably handle someone by themselves, like one-on-one. But let's say like it's a Spider-Man and a Black Panther, that support might need backup. And a lot of
played
DPS
against that.
players,
It wasn't an issue, and I was playing as Rocket. It is
well, yeah,
not
because
an-
you can get away. Like again, like there's some types of supports that can't just scurry up a wall and be a jittery rat on
Jittery crackhead.
yeah, jittery crackhead.
Well, I mean, just two healers healing each other actually beats Black Panther.
Oh yeah, no, like
Same with
obviously it's
Spider-Man.
just the two. But if like
It's
two
usually,
healers
the
healing-
people that were complaining were the terrible healers that were all by themselves far in the back where the team can't help them. Good healers are going to be right with the team and also like in between like the DPS with the DPSs right behind the tanks because then they could deal with whoever's diving.
yeah, and again, I fully understand and I
It is
agree.
just
like,
a skill issue. Skill issue.
yeah, but as the devs also stated, like the support players definitely need to like, or not just support, but like the Vanguard and DPS definitely have to kind of be aware that there's whether or not their supports are nearby or not, because if their supports aren't nearby, they can't be healed, and in turn they can also be eliminated by the enemy team if you're not helping your own team.
We can't really help the supports when they're a bunch of bitches and hiding far in the back, where they're getting eaten alive by the DPS.
Which is why you like every member of the team must play their part. Which again, I do agree. Like everyone has to stick together at a certain distance because Moon Knight players, they love it when everyone groups up.
Yeah, I know, it's great. That's why I stopped the stupid triple support comp. I hate that comp. Running triple support, okay, and with the Loki, okay, run Moon Knight, watch them suffer. They chose that comp, they can live with their actions of their own consequences. The consequences of their own actions, I mean. You wanted to play that stupid comp? Well, suffer now, because you were making me suffer. I'm gonna make you suffer now. God, I hate triple support comp.
Can't wait for the all flyers comp.
This could be annoying. It's gonna be even more fucking annoying and fucking Diamond and Grandmaster, goddamn.
What's wrong, Andy? Don't you like the all flying support meta?
All I have to say is once a flying tank is in, it's game over. Game over, because then it's just everyone's just gonna be playing flyers.
Who would technically
It's
be
already
a
hard to-
flying tank?
War Machine.
Oh yeah, War Machine. That's right.
War Machine, Vision. Who else? Let me think. Trying to think.
I think Vision would be more of a support character though.
We already have Adam though.
That's true.
Doesn't Doctor Strange fly? He kinda does, not really.
He mostly levitates.
Yeah.
And then he does the slow free fall.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else. Well, I mean, Magneto could have been a flying tank, but all he gets is some stupid slow fall passive.
Yep.
Can't really think who else. Can you?
Sentry.
Oh, yeah.
God, imagine Sentry in the game. They made him lore accurate. He literally just
Destroy everything.
yeah.
And what would be the point of playing? Oh boy, there's an enemy sentry on the team. Guess I'll die. In Minecraft. Hmm.
Ooh, blue
I don't
key card.
know.
Found it. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of anyone else that would be a flying tank.
Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think it was she was actually data mined to be a Vanguard. Oh god, imagine if they do an MCU skin and no one buys it. That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious. To be fair, no one really enjoys Captain Marvel anyway.
That's because Brie Larson ruined Captain Marvel.
No, she was hated even before her adaptation of the character.
I forget, is
Fun
Power
fact,
Girl
she
Marvel or
actually,
is she
what's up?
is Power Girl Marvel or DC? I can't remember.
DC.
Okay. I was gonna say that would be a cash cow if she was.
Handy already handing off DC property to Marvel.
I mean, Disney wanted to buy DC, but they were told no.
I wonder why.
Because then they would have had an actual monopoly. That's why. Who else? Definitely not Falcon.
Yeah, no, Falcon would be a flying DPS
Yeah.
or flying support. I don't remember. Does Falcon ever do anything like offensively?
Yes. He does. His
Feel like-
wings
well-
and stuff. He fights with them.
You're right.
I wonder, are they gonna do the Marvel Falcon or the classic Falcon? Where his it's actually a bird that fights with him. A falcon.
I hope that they do the classic Falcon first, and then they have the MCU skin where they have like the
We just killed
robot.
Batman so they can focus on Batgirl.
Batgirl.
Who else would be a flying tank?
Do you guys know?
Yeah, does anyone else have an idea of a flyer that could be a tank?
¿Ustedes saben a quién pueden poner en el juego? Just like do a friggin' Dora the Explorer type.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it, let me in.
Let me in.
I want to get that secret, but it won't let me in.
Didn't that show flop, the Batgirl show? Yes, it did. So did the Teen Titans show, for obvious reasons.
God, the fact that they didn't make Starfire an actual like, what was the name of her species again?
Cameranian.
Tamaranian. I was just so pissed.
Well, it's the costume design team made her look like a hooker.
That too. I don't know why. Dude, do you remember the when the entire internet exploded over that stupid self-insert comic? I'm not Starfire.
Yes, I remember. Everyone was
God.
pissed off because it was a self-insert. And it was a terrible thing to make. I hope that lady got fired.
I hope so too. And so many people.
Damn it, this is gonna
those are
bug
peop-
me now. Like, which Marvel character could be a flying tank?
Same time, I kind of don't want it to happen because knowing you're gonna be like, I want to main it.
No. You have to be a character that I like. Yes, I would main War Machine because I like War Machine. That's it.
It's really funny. By the way, do you want to know one of the gimmicks that I actually had prepared?
What?
So I had a gimmick ready for the called D-list heroes, and basically you just had to pick characters that are like not very well known. So it would have been like Moon Knight, Squirrel Girl, Jeff the Land Shark, Cloak and Dagger. At least like characters that a lot of people would be like, who?
That would mean no tanks then.
Yeah.
No tanks at all. Just your DPS and healers.
Pretty much. That's the joke.
Well, it would just be it would just be Cloak and Dagger. That'd be the only healer you can use. Well,
Yep.
and Luna.
And Luna, yeah, because Luna is like, she was like I wouldn't say a self-insert, but she was like,
She was an
added
OC.
into the-
She was an OC,
she was an
in, like
yeah.
from some other Marvel game. But everyone liked her so much that they decided to make her an actual character.
Reoccurring character, yeah.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, even I was just like, fucking who?
Oh wait, I was gonna say B tier superhero. You could also put Captain Marvel in there also. And also Wanda, Scarlet Witch. He was never
was
well
just-
known until fucking Avengers.
I guess. Because it's D tier, like bottom of the barrel. Like they recently got because Moon Knight recently got more popular and more
Yes,
screen
'cause of the
time and
show.
showtime. Because of the show, yeah.
No. Then I don't know. Well, I'm only
Most
5
likely.
followers away from 1,000 woohoo on Twitch. I think I'm done for the night though. I think I've built enough rats. I built I think
We are the
10
rats.
tonight. I built 10 rats. Let's do a count of how many rats I built tonight. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, no, I could actually just go back to the instructions right here. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I built 12 rats. So I built 24 rats so far because I also did 12 last night. I did, let's see, yeah, I did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, so I built 24 rats in total. I got 16 more rats to go.
Damn it.
Didn't Moon Knight flop? Not really.
No.
It did okay.
Moon Knight was actually okay.
It did a lot better than WandaVision, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And also the Agatha show. I forgot that even existed until I brought up WandaVision. But yeah, I think I'm done for the night. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Monday with painting something. I have no idea. I'll decide probably tomorrow or Sunday. So goodbye everybody. Have a good rest of your Friday night.
Bye-bye.